見てみるだよ。Hello? え、え、ひ。はい。久しぶり。Hi everybody. Ah, I love you. I'm so scatterbrained right now. Hold up. Um, blah 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 blah. Um, oh wait, Matt, thank you for upgrading your membership. Ah, 10:30, Mama. What? メンバーになった。ありがとう. I'm a little earlier than expected, but upgrade time. Yay! Thank you for the past 6 months. Oh. Hi, Jello. Thank you for the past 13 months. Oh, bye, come Dad. Hi, Dad. How you doing? Nah, thank you for 12 months of being a member. Arigato. Ah. I finished recovery, so thank you. I might be coughing midway. As I talk. I have not talked this much in a very long time. What am I doing? What am I doing? I feel like I forgot how to stream. どうやって配信するの？ただ、なんとなく、忘れちゃったみたい。どうやってペラペラして喋るのかちょっと照れちゃったみたい。多分2週間で配信しなかったのに。そりゃなんか一番長いの時配信しなかったってどうも。Sandy, thank you for 82 months. Welcome back to the backseat. Yeah! Happy and half anniversary. Thank you. Astana, thank you for the gifted. Thank you. Thank you. Arigato. How have you been? How have you been? Oh wait, LP's here. Hi. Members goal reached. Yatta! Members goal reached. Thank you. Let me set a higher goal then since we met this one. I didn't expect to meet it today. Honestly, because I hadn't streamed in like pretty much a month, at least it feels like it's been almost a whole month. I figured a lot of people wouldn't have their memberships anymore, you know? Because like when people stop making things or stop posting content or whatever, a lot of people's memberships would die or like they just don't renew them. So thank you for not ditching me. Look at how cute that is though. There's like whipped cream on top. That's really fucking cute. Okay, goals, member goals. Session data. No. This. How do I reset this? Man, I'm so out of it. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it is about to come to an end. 2024. Wow. Do you guys feel old yet? Do you guys feel old? Because I feel kind of old. I'm not used to reading this much anymore. 2025. That's the quarter century crisis? quarter century crisis? Is that what we can call it, or what is the actual like how do people even count it? Let's make the goal 300 then. There we go. You don't look a day over 200. Thank you. You're the youngest. You know what? Fair. Because I'm also the youngest in my family. I don't feel that old. You feel old? 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 What have you guys been doing throughout the time that I haven't been here? When was the last time I streamed? Does anyone remember the date? When was the last time I streamed? I don't remember. Pretty sure it was like last month. Let me see. November. It must have been November something. November 25th, maybe? November 25th? How long has it been since then? What day is it today? The 16th? So, if it's the 25th, it's been about 1, 2... Today would have marked the 3rd week of no streaming, I think. Yeah. Damn. So, I did not intend to take so many breaks. Yeah, I think my body was breaking down, like literally breaking down. and it was telling me it needs help. 久しぶりに声聞かれてよかった。そう、ありがとうね。実はさ、2週間前に声が出せないよ。そう、声が出せない。What's coughing? In Japanese, 足だな。咳をする？くしゃみもある。風邪ひいちゃって。Influenza. Oh, that's what it is in Japanese, huh? Yeah, so I was sick as fuck. So, 2 weeks ago, I couldn't really talk properly. I had really, really bad flu. And I had... Oh, jeez. Thank you so much for your dono. Arigato. Thank you. Yeah, so 2 weeks ago, I had... started with a cough. And then I had a fever too. And I thought it was allergies. Like, I thought my lack of temperature regulation was allergies, and I thought it was like my runny nose and my cough was all allergies. Then I found that it wasn't, because the fever started, and I had a sore throat, and I was like, ah, shit. So there was this one day I was in a car and going to the doctor and stuff, and my nose just kept leaking fluid and it wouldn't stop. So I just had tissues stuffed in my nose. No, it was not COVID. It was just a very bad flu. Yeah. Yeah. Like, it was really, really bad. Yeah, it did look really funny. And I hated wasting tissue, so I would rip it in half and I would like stuff it in my nose until all of it turned wet and then threw it in a plastic bag. And I just carried that with me everywhere. And I mean, when I was in the doctor's office, I obviously did not. I just blew my nose in it, but like in the car, I stuffed my nose with tissue. ある日ね、お医者さんに病院に来た。その時、車の中で、私の、口じゃなくて、like、鼻水いっぱいあって、だから、ティッシュを私の鼻に it called? Like, forgot how to say this. 冷た? Oh. 何ティッシュを詰めた。はいとか。Snot lace. Yeah, I had a lot of like Dayquil and NyQuil. And guys, did you know that there is a honey flavored Dayquil? I think it's Dayquil and NyQuil actually. They came in a set. It's honey flavored and it actually doesn't taste like shit. there's some like what Vicks, or there's like there was Buckley's, but like all of them taste so bad. So there's like a honey one. Yeah, it's so good. It's so much fun. I actually am willing to take my meds on time because of it, you know? Like I don't feel like I don't want to take it. 今日の働かな。の。もういなくなっちゃった。出ないよ。鼻水は全部直しました。ただ、what's it called? 咳。ちょっと咳。もうあって。こうやって。You know, yeah, I think so. And plus, it wasn't like for kids or anything. Like it wasn't marketed towards kids. It was just like a honey flavored cough and flu medicine, which is great. 無理しないよ。だから今回の配信はちょっと長いじゃなくて、ただ1時間雑と思って。この時間でも大丈夫かな、レンズレママ。Can you guys believe next week is winter break though? Christmas Christmas is coming! Honey is good for throats naturally. Yeah, I'm drinking honey water right now. It's why I took a little bit of time to come back from the starting screens, because I was making the honey water. And a little bit of ginger in it. My mom made barley water. You know what barley water is? Tastes pretty okay too if you add honey. Christmas is just a week away! I'm so excited. Because I wasn't able to celebrate jack shit for the past like month. Okay? Like, I didn't celebrate Thanksgiving with you guys. I didn't celebrate like, oh, December's here, winter's coming. No, none of that. It was autumn, and then I'm back, and now it's winter, and I'm upset about it. Yeah. もうすぐクリスマスだね。みんな、用事ある。暇You have PTO? Oh, nice. Yeah, you should have done that. you should at least do that. Do you guys have Christmas plans? Christmas plan. Any Christmas plan? Yeah? デート行かない。こんなものできないよ。Like, I can't do that. Still using auto wallpaper? I'm gonna make a Christmas one. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Time with family, as you should. I want to do a Christmas stream. Christmas 配信. Maybe like Christmas karaoke. Yeah, you guys down for a Christmas karaoke? Working overtime. Get that bank, bro. I wish that was the case for me. I don't know if me streaming on Christmas will get me extra money. I haven't worked for like 3 weeks. Not really the day of, day and before, day after. Well, I got you because I'm gonna stream Christmas Day. Going north to spend time with extended family? Ooh. Most of my extended family are actually in the area. I'm the one that moved from Hong Kong to Canada. So all my extended family actually lived in Canada. So, you know, the annual Christmas special, yeah. I'm thinking of something a little extra special though. Because I haven't been around for the past few weeks. So I gotta make Christmas extra special. I gotta put in that work. Yeah, I gotta put in the work. I don't really know what work I'm putting in, but I gotta put in some work. I feel like because I haven't worked for the past few weeks, I'm like more motivated to get things started again. もう2週間で何も仕事しなかっただからね。まあやる気あるし。やる気ある。えへへへへ。えへへへへへ。Gingerbread house stream? Oh, that'd be so cute. I gotta buy one. I've never made a gingerbread house before. Bye bye, cake. Ganbare, ganbare. You wanna bake one? I don't know if I wanna bake one. I would just buy a kit. Man, I haven't made those noises in a while. So this Christmas, I am going to crochet for my family. I am going to make presents this year. Because I recently got into crochet. I think some of you guys saw the picture of the bunny butter that I made. Yeah. I want to make some. And I know I said that crocheting was gonna be my hobby away from streaming. Right? Like, I said that, you know? I said that it was gonna be the thing away from streaming. But I kind of want to do a little bit of it on stream. It might be a members only thing though. Because hand cams are scary. So it's probably gonna be a members only thing. I'll think about it. But yeah, crocheting is supposed to be my hobby off stream, and it kind of is. Still, I've been making things, right? But I'm gonna make something for like stream content because I'm making Christmas presents and it takes time. So if I have to take the time to make these Christmas presents, I might as well stream it. ねゼロ最近ってさ、かぎ針よりもwhat's it called? なんで言った？編みぐるみもできたし、だからメンバー配信は多分編みぐるみ作った。クリスマスプレゼント作る。That really sounds good. Yeah, my skin. I guess I can give a health update. Because I haven't talked about my skin yet. So let's see. Where do I even begin? When my allergies were really, really bad, my skin got really bad too. It got infected, and so everything went to shit because whenever I get sick, like I have the flu, my eczema also gets worse as a result of that. Like it's like a... Because my immune system is working so hard to get rid of the infection, it means it's reacting, right? Like it's kind of overreacting, and then my skin gets bad because my immune system is overreacting to something. And so allergies started, skin got bad, immune system got fucked, therefore I got the flu very easily. And then when I have the flu, my eczema also gets really bad, and therefore I had a skin infection. That's kind of the cycle. So my skin, no matter what it did, so let's say it's scabbed up, the scab would fall off even after healing, and the skin underneath wasn't properly healed yet. So no matter how many times my skin would try and heal itself, it just couldn't heal itself anymore. So when the allergy season finally ended, I had the flu, and so I had to get rid of this flu. If I didn't get rid of the flu, my skin wasn't gonna get any better. So the flu was like the toughest part of the flu was 2 weeks ago. And then this past week was the better part of my recovery. Like, it was a bit faster, I think. And then my skin was finally in a state where it was healing a bit more. Very, very slowly though. So in the end, I had to take medication. So instead of... Was it steroids that I took? It was like some of the old drug medication that I had that I kept just in case of emergencies. Remember how I said I was in a clinical trial in January that ended? So I had some pills left over from that. It was only a week's worth though. So I had to be really careful of when I decided to use it. And so I decided to use it about 2 or 3 days ago, and my skin's a lot better now. I wouldn't say it's as good as it was like in the summer where it basically wasn't an issue at all. But it's okay. Like, it's to a point that I can live my life, go on stream, walk around, and it's not too big of a bother, you know? But because I had the skin infection, my body wasn't regulating temperature properly. That's one of the symptoms of topical steroid withdrawal. If you guys don't know what topical steroid withdrawal is, I urge you to research that a little bit. But it basically is what it sounds. Is I did not... Like, I used topical steroids for my skin for a while. Then I stopped because I didn't want to use them anymore and be reliant on steroids. And then I suffered from withdrawal symptoms of that. So one of the symptoms is lack of thermal regulation. So I was shivering a lot despite sweating a bunch. And I like... My skin kept weeping and it basically just wasn't healing. But I'm okay now. Are those clinical trials going to lead to new treatments? Yes. So the ones that I was on, I specifically chose the ones that were like very close to being approved by like medical associations and whatever. So the reason why the clinical trial I was on ended is because the drug I was on was already approved. It was just being tested for long duration. So that study I was on was it lasted 3 years. So it finally ended. And yeah, but there is a new treatment that is going on. I just wasn't eligible for it. The ones that I've been on were JAK inhibitors, like JAK inhibitors. It's a specific enzyme in your body, and that kind of helped me for a long time. But one of the new treatments that's out and being researched right now in eczema is a drug that trains your immune system to not overreact to certain things. Like, it kind of trains your immune system like, okay, your threshold for reacting to the environment should not be so low, like it should be higher. And therefore when you're off the drug, your body has learned to not react to the environment so much, so like dust or anything you're allergic to. And so it's like a longer term, I guess, solution. Because for most like drugs right now for eczema is the JAK inhibitor, and once you're off it, obviously once you're off it, your body starts producing that enzyme again, and so your eczema gets bad again. But with the new treatments that are being studied right now, your body learns to not do the thing it's doing that causes eczema. So even after you're done with the treatment, you won't have many problems, which is what I wish I had. But I don't have that right now because I'm not eligible for the studies prize. Yeah. But the good news is I am healing again. Life is okay again. I'm still coughing. but I'm, I guess, mentally more present, you know? Like, I want to do more. I want to do things. I want to live life properly again. And because Christmas is coming, I have plans. Yeah. So that is what's been up with me lately. How's life going for you, huh? These past 2 weeks, like I haven't been doing much besides being at home and crocheting things. You know? Like I think most people thought like I was doing things, but I've mostly just been in bed. Hi, Nutty. Thank you. I hope that I'll be 100% by the end of the week. I think I'm getting there. A Christmas miracle? I hope so. Most eligible bachelorette, not eligible for everything, I guess. What do you mean? I'm not the most eligible bachelorette. Nah. Oh, speaking of Christmas miracles, I was watching that new movie from Dwayne Johnson and Chris Evans, the Christmas movie that they came out with. I watched it with my parents last night, and I thought it was a kid's movie. Because, I mean, you know, it's Christmas. So I thought it was a kid's movie. But they were saying things like, holy shit. So I was like, I don't think it's a kid's movie. Mostly been at home too since you lost your job. Time to be a VTuber. You've been non-stop working? You did just start working at a new job. So I know you've told me, but I hope it keeps going well. Been busy with seasonal events and work? Seasonal events, Seasonal events, What are seasonal events? I guess Christmas, right? If you have to prepare for Christmas. I'm so excited for Christmas. Guys, Christmas is like one of the only things that I actually celebrate. Okay, when you think about it, in a year, okay? In a whole year, what is there for me to celebrate? My streaming anniversary? Actually, no, let's start from the beginning of the year. So, New Year's, which can last from December 31st to January, whenever. So there's that. I would say Chinese New Year is something I also like to celebrate. By the way, mark this on your calendars. January 29th. That is Chinese New Year. It's very early in 2025. It's normally like mid-February, but they changed it. I don't know. So, in a year, I will celebrate New Year's. I would celebrate Chinese New Year. I would celebrate my anniversary, which is June, in June. And then my birthday, which is July. And then nothing until Halloween. And I don't celebrate Thanksgiving normally. And then Christmas. So, in a year, there's only so much to celebrate, you know? Pageants, town tree lighting, markets, choir, and shopping. Do you guys go shopping in person for Christmas presents still? Or is this like a you shop online kind of deal? I don't really know what people do for Christmas anymore. I haven't really gone Christmas shopping. I really only like shop online now. Not even Canadian Thanksgiving? No. No. It's just because my family doesn't really do it. You know? Like, it's not as big of a deal as American Thanksgiving seems to be. Is what I've come to understand. Yeah. Like, in American Thanksgiving, from what I understand, a lot of families will get together and they will make casseroles. Or like people will take time off to travel to see family is what I understand. Like people will actually take a plane. But for my family, Canadian Thanksgiving is we go out for dinner at a restaurant and then that lasts 2 hours at most and then we go home. It's not a time to take off. Like for Canadian Thanksgiving, we don't get days and days off. We have 1 day off, which is the day of Thanksgiving. That's it. Yeah, it's not as big of a deal, you know. So that's why I don't celebrate it. It's just I've never been in the environment to celebrate it in the way that people in America seems to celebrate their Thanksgiving. Yeah. So, yeah. You've not Christmas shopped in a decade? Fair, because I don't think I've shopped for Christmas like in bruh since 2018 or something. Yes, my boss. You know, yeah. I'm more of a fan of small presents. I think small presents are better. That's why I want to crochet. Amigurumi 作ってみたい. Oh, I have like, oh god, do you hear my voice? Fuck. This is like how most of the week has sounded for me. Ow. Yeah, it like, it doesn't hurt until I cough. I'm not gonna die. I'm not. I'm too young. I'm only 3.5 years old. I remember in like the somewhat mid to early stages of me being sick, I went into VC, and everyone who was in the VC at the time was just like, "Oh, V, no, no, go rest. Don't be here." I thought it was really sweet. もうやだね、風邪ひいちゃって、もうやだ。インフルエンザもうやめておけ。でも実は最近ってさ、いっぱいアニメを見てたし、だから大丈夫。めでたしめでたし。Yo, I watched so many animes lately. いっぱいアニメを見てた。だってもう仕事もなくて何もしなくてからベッドでアニメを見てた。2週間くらい。本当に何もやってないから。Sorry, I'm trying to open a Ferrero Rocher chocolate. Mm. So for 2 weeks, I was just watching anime in bed. Oh, right. I mentioned this before in a membership post, but I can mention it now. My favorite anime has been Shadow's House. Shadow's House. そのアニメ本当に大好きだよ。そのアニメ終わったら、漫画も読めた？ I'm glad you had a good lunch break. Bye bye. I really want to watch more anime. Yeah, exactly. If I'm sick, right, and there's nothing else for me to do, I might as well just binge watch anime. I've kept up with all of the like recent animes because I've been sick. Let me find my anime list. Nom 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 nom. I'm okay. 大丈夫。大丈夫大丈夫。Nom nom 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 nom. Okay. Dun 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 dun. I watched that. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I watched dun 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 dun. I don't actually know how to say it properly. Dun 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 dun. I watched that. It's so fucking funny. Dude just lost his balls. I find it so funny how the entire anime is based off of them trying to find his balls. なんだなんのアニメは、そのアニメの目的は、こう、は、玉を見つけるために。なんか面白いね。 Yeah. This song is so good. Opening 本当に大好きだよ. Yes, you should watch it. You should. It is like one of the best animes this season. It's been so hyped up, but for good reason. And LB, I encourage you to watch the entire opening because the animations of it are wild. Even if you don't watch the anime, at least watch the opening to that anime because it's so fucking good. Like it's something that even people who don't really know animation or art can admire, you know? Yeah. It's so good. And what else have I watched? 精霊元素そのアニメも見てた。まあね、そのアニメは。It's okay. 精霊元素2. There's a season 2. It's more like isekai stuff. Yeah. If you hate cliffhangers, I suggest waiting for Dadadan to finish. I think it's a very binge-worthy anime. Yeah, but there's a lot of little details, so I would, watch that. I also watched 歴史に残る悪女になるぞ. My Japanese is so bad. 歴史に残る悪女になるぞ. Yeah. I'll become a villainess who goes down in history. Is that really what that means? ね。このアニメは、なんか、まあ、綺麗でね。悪女は綺麗と思って。And what else have I watched? アリフレタ! Yeah, Arifureta was a really good one. I like Arifureta a lot. There's 3 seasons, bro. It's so good. I like Yue a lot as a character. So, Arifureta is one of my favorites. One of my favorite animes of all time. There's a bunny girl in a bikini constantly, alright? Like, I like it a lot. And then there's Amagami-san Chi no Emusubi. Tying the knot with an Amagami sister. That one's cute. I like that one. It's like harem. なんとかハリムのアニメは好きだね。Bunny girl, you say yes. She's a beast woman, is what they're calling her, but she's so fucking cute. She's got blue hair. She can read the future. She swings a big ass hammer everywhere. Yeah, she's always in like a bikini outfit. And she's really fucking cute. She's got some nice boobs. Oppai daisuki. Oki. No oppai. Nah. But you got it. In other words, typical anime. Yeah, baby. It's so cute. She's so fucking cute. There's also a what's it called? A vampire? Yeah, a vampire. Very petan vampire. And それとdragon. Yeah, there's a dragon. She's a black-scaled dragon who's a huge masochist, very mommy, but huge masochist. The main protagonist. This is a little bit of a spoiler, but he uses a metal rod and impales her in the butt. Yeah. You are his best girl. Yeah! I love Hajime. He's so like... What's it called? Like... dark boy trying to be... You know? Yeah. But I like you a lot. She if you guys watch season 3, the ending of season 3, and you just watch it, and you listen to it and you watch it, it's just Hajime. He's the main guy. He's just walking, right? But then if you watch all of it, eventually the 3-4 girls are on the screen one by one, and they're just naked. Hadaraka. Yeah, they're just naked. And Yue is the only one that gets a full body thing. Yeah, she's the only one from like feet to the top of her head. All the other girls get like a portion shown, like maybe their face or their thighs or something. You know, like just a portion, not the full thing. Yue is the only one that gets like a full body pan. But it's a very simple ending. Like it's just a black screen, and then these girls just pop up naked, and then their hair is like covering their boobs. ただ髪はおっぱいを you know かける yeah 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 yeah. It's just cute. I mean, it's an anime on Crunchyroll, you know? Like, I don't really know if it would... That's why... Let me be! Let me be! In the words of the great Hosho buddy, I'm horny! You know? You know? Just let me be. It's also one of my favorite types of art, okay? The hair covering the boobies. 髪は胸を隠している。そのイラスト大好きだからね。Thank you, Rokumura. It is amazing. Thank you. Noted if you ever commissioned me at art. Oh god. I thought you didn't like the ecchi, the NSFW stuff. Hmm? Well, you didn't like that. Well, at least I know that I'm cultured. Ow! Hi, Bug Bug. I've missed everybody. Okay, wait. Let me find more anime that I've watched because I've watched quite a bit. Okay, やり直し令状は竜帝陛下を攻略中。The do-over damsel conquers the dragon emperor. That sounds like really intense, like some traditional old Chinese drama would be. But it's just about a cute girl and a hot guy getting together. It's a little messed up because she's like 14 and he's like 18 or something. But the story itself and the art is actually real cute. I'll give it that. It's a little political, but pretty cute. I like the art style of it. And then I also watched パーティーから追放されたその中止、実は最強につき。The healer who was banished from his party. Long title. I watched that one. What else did I watch? Oh, thank you, Mikey. 29 months? But wait, whoa, that's a lot of months. That's a lot of months. I need to make that last badge thing. Yeah, I need to make my badge for 3 years. Very much you started reading Given? If you ever get to any music parts, I do recommend listening to them because they're pretty good. Like on YouTube, they post the actual songs and stuff. It's real good. It's Gold! Hi. I am recovering well. I have like a dry cough going still. But yeah, I'm doing much better now compared to when we last played Rock, Paper, Scissors. I hope you've been well. Yes, 3 years is coming up next year. Whee! For memberships too, not even just how long I've been streaming. Rainbow badge! Turbo! Congratulations, we've added another one to the Rainbow badge family. Happy 2 years, Zarfly! Pudgy, 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 pudgy! Look at that. Another one we've added. Wow. I've managed to snag another one. Yeah. Am proud. Am happy. Man. Oh, fuck. Thank you. Thank you, Gold. I hope you have a good day. And I hope whenever you celebrate Christmas that it goes well. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm really glad that you won the rock, paper, scissors. Otherwise, I would have had to keep coughing and like being all snotty on stream. Yeah, so yeah, I'm really grateful. Thank you for checking on me. Oh god, my voice. There you go. Thank you for coming to check in on me. I gotta check in on you sometime too. Did you know, Gold? Oh my god. So I don't remember who said this, but after our tournament, after our match together, someone said that they were like really like inspired or impressed or something about your model, and they were like, "Oh, I've never seen a model that looks like that," you know. And I was like, "Heck yeah! Get introduced to more VTubers, guys." That Junkin tournament was like really good for introducing people to other VTubers, honestly. It was really fun to watch too. Junkin did such a good job. I feel so bad because Junkin was like DMing me. He was like, "Are you gonna participate? Are you not? Like you know?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." Yeah. He put in a lot of effort. I remember submitting a PNG and he was like, "I have this file of you and you know, you should pick the one that you want." And he was like, "Oh, I thought of this one." And I was like, "Oh yeah, that one's cute too." And he was like, "How about you do this?" He like put a lot of effort into deciding which PNG to use for me. Hi, Lord. How you doing? Yeah, Junkin did a good job of like gathering people from all walks of the VTuber scene, from indies to corpos to like groups and stuff. So I'm glad. Some people weren't even like active VTubers. They were like behind the scenes people who simply just had like a model. I thought that was really cool. Even like not like I think he was able to find like JP speaking ones too. Yeah. Did I take recovery? Yes, I am still recovering, but at the very least, like it's much better now. It really is. Almost were the handsome man, but I've seen plenty of handsome male types. I just went Mecha, dude. I love Mecha. I know, like I don't have. I barely talk about it on streams or anything, but when I was, I think, man, I don't even remember how old I was, but I remember sometime in high school, in like the early 2010s, that I had binged watched so many mecha anime. I remember one of my first ones was actually called Buddy Complex. Yeah, it was called Buddy Complex, I think. That one was wild. Yeah. And oh, I recently watched Evangelion. I haven't finished it yet. I'm on the last episodes, but because the last episodes are so weird, you know? Like the last 2 episodes of it are basically storyboards, and I haven't been able to get through it. Ah. It is pretty wild. Buddy Complex was good though, in a way. I kind of liked it. And obviously I watched what's it called? Darling in the Franxx. Man, that came out a bit later though. There was, oh man, I'm trying to remember all the ones that I've watched, but I remember the stories more than I remember titles, like the plot line. Yeah, I've watched a lot. I also watched something called Cross, and it's kind of like Yuri, but not. Yeah, it's about a girl who's a princess, and then because she doesn't have fancy powers and stuff, she's sent to the border to fight these dragons in a mecha. Yeah, and then she finds out some political shit happens. really good songs and stuff in it too. They sing a lot for some reason. So yeah. It was wild. Yeah, I don't really know what else to say about it. It's just that it was a really wild anime. Remember the giant robots fighting in 90% politics? Yeah, it was a pretty wild one. I did like the songs though. I have to admit the songs are really interesting. I mean, yeah. Maybe. I actually don't know if I've seen many figurines of it, but it was like girl mecha, you know? And after seeing so many mecha for like the targeted towards the male population, I was just like, you know what? These mecha look hella sleek. I kind of like it. You know, I was just like, There was something about it that I just liked. I don't know. It's the most memorable one for how wild it was. Booba mecha? Not exactly. Not exactly. It just looks a little different. Yeah. I wish like mecha was actually a real thing. Yeah, like I wish they would do the fighting and stuff. Because in real life, obviously, the materials are so freaking heavy that they probably wouldn't be able to move at the speed that you want them to. But, I mean, you know, just looking at them is nice. Which from Mercury is nice Yuri mecha. Agreed. I don't know if it's Yuri, but like, it's... well, no, it could be. I like it, though. I did watch that. Magical Girl mecha. Yeah. Is it Yuri? I feel like Cross Hand was more Yuri. I mean, they were like making out and stuff. I remember within like the first 2 weeks or so, I think, of the main character in Cross Edge being the princess being sent to the border to fight these dragons in a mecha. She ended up making out with like the other pilots within like the first 2 weeks. That was a shocker for teenage me, I remember. But I stuck with it because I was like, wait, this is kind of spicy. I was like, I had a moment. Yeah. Which from Mercury Gunpla? Oh, yeah, I've seen it too. Wait, Gold, are you a fan of Gunpla by any chance? Or like, what's it called? Dang it. Kamen Rider? Is that what it's called? Are you a fan? Because if you are, I think I'm a friend to introduce you to. Did it awaken something in VA? Maybe! It made me realize cute girls are there to be simped for. You dig Kamen Rider? Have you ever heard of a VTuber called Vance Van Creed from Globey by any chance? Hey, you know, if I can introduce Vance to more boys who like the same shit, I totally will. Vance is a cool dude. Cute girls are made to be simped for. Exactly. Yeah, he was a competitor in the tournament. Yes, he is a big fan of mecha, Kamen Rider specifically, but he also knows a lot about other mecha, like Gunpla stuff. So, you know, I would yeah, I would talk to him about that. He's good at art. He's good at drawing. He's much quicker at it than me. I tried drawing something for Eva Ananova's birthday. It took me 30 minutes to draw the art that I posted of it. But like, man, Vance can like do all of that plus more like actual line art and shit within 30 minutes. I could not do that. No, I don't. He's just a good guy. He's a good guy with a cool voice that's a little British and a little not British but European sounding. I don't know. He's got an interesting accent. It's interesting. It's nice to listen to. He's a cool dude. He's a little British. Voice, please. Please hold up a little longer. Yeah. Drink water. Yeah, let me see if there's any more anime that I watched recently. Because I want to get through talking about anime and then we'll talk about something else. There's just a lot lately, okay? Oh, I watched this one anime that finished a while ago. It was about a girl who could travel between worlds. And like she just tries to get gold from that world and then sell it in this world. And then she gets a gun at some point. She like finds some mercenaries and then they teach her how to use this gun. And all kinds of guns. But she like just carries this pistol. She's like holding a pistol in the main artwork for it. Which I thought was really cool. I don't remember what it was called. Yeah, that retirement thing. Yeah. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I wish that they used the gun thing more, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, definitely drink water, guys. She wrote originality in the potion anime. Oh, I liked the potion one. I did watch that. About the girl who just lived life making potions, like very OP potions and being friends with the goddess. That was a good one too. I liked that one. I liked it. Lots of isekai. I like when girls isekai. Because I feel like a lot of the OG isekai was a lot of dudes who were isekaiing. And I was like, you know, this is fine, right? But like, I like seeing girls isekai. They just deal with things a little differently for some reason. It's pretty cool. I like it. Girl isekai. Nothing will beat Shadow's House, though. You know, out of all the anime I've watched that has given me the feels same as like The Promised Neverland, The Promised Neverland is already like really fucking good. You know? Like they know what's happening within their house stuff, their adopted house, their orphanage thing. And they like try real hard to be smart and shit. And they try to escape, right? Like that's the whole point of The Promised Neverland is they're trying to escape because their orphanage is basically like a farm, right? Like they're cattle for the monsters that want to eat their meat and their brains. So The Promised Neverland is like they know what's happening and they're trying to get out of it, but in Shadow's House it's kind of the opposite thing where they're discovering what's bad about Shadow's House and then trying to leave. It's a little bit different. Like it's constantly discovering things and they're not trying to leave yet. They're trying to like uncover secrets like constantly. So I really like Shadow's House. Shadow's House is probably like one of my top animes now. And it's like a really interesting concept because this Shadow's House is literally a house of shadows. Like humanoid black shadows that wear clothes. And then there's living dolls that are trained to act as maids, but in public when they're around other people, it's like they're the face of the shadows because the shadows are like a noble house. Like they're all nobles and stuff. And then living dolls, which are like humans, they act as the face of the shadow, which is really cool. Yeah, Marky, if you like that kind of thing, I just recommend Shadow's House to everybody. For me, it's not like it's not the same kind of anime that 86 was, but it is up there for me. You know, it's in the same level of interest as 86 is. If you're gonna catch up in something, make it Shadow's House. I finished the manga for Shadow's House. There's 200 and something chapters. I finished it within like 2 or 3 days. It was amazing. I don't know how else to word it. It was amazing. It has brought me to new perspectives on life. You know? Like, you get very immersed. It's such a, like... It's kind of dystopian. I like it a lot. Yeah. You still see your shadows? Well, if anything, just watch the anime for Shadow's House. Please. Please. I need to talk about Shadow's House with someone. It's killing me inside. It hurts. If I could do a watch along for Shadow's House, I would. It's so fucking good. I would watch it again and again and again. Nom nom nom. You did? Fuck yeah. What time is it now? 2:13? Okay. You know what? I might do a watch along. I think we'll do a watch along for Shadow's House. Yeah. I don't know if I'll do it on stream or if I'm gonna do it like in Discord. I'll think about it. Probably Discord though. I love Shadow's House so much. I just want someone to rant about it with. No one's here to rant about it with me. I guess it's not like a wildly popular anime, but I feel like it should be. I have caught up for Code Geass. Yes. I'm all caught up. I managed to catch up during the time that I was away. Yes, please. Onegaishimasu. If anything, I might be able to host it, but I gotta double check. I also have Crunchyroll. Anyone wanna pay for my Crunchyroll subscription? It renews every month, right? I don't remember if I got a yearly thing or if I got a monthly thing. Man, I hate that you have to pay for things now. Have the stream with the timer for the episode. I just feel bad if people kind of like watch the thing on the, like I would watch it on stream, but like, you know, timing and stuff. Maybe it'll be a members thing. I don't know. If we could just watch it in Discord, that'd be more, you know, effective. I know there are ways without pay, but I'm not gonna do that because I am a responsible adult that kind of has an income. It's kind of, sort of. Depending on how much I've earned in this year, I may or may not have to find a job next year. Like a second job next year. I need to do the calculations and stuff to see if how much I earn. Well, there's 2 seasons. But yeah, 13 episodes. We can maybe just do 2. Like if we can get through 6 and 6 episodes, you know? Are you not responsible? Like a job other than streaming? Yeah. It depends on how much I've earned through streaming this year. You know? Like, if I've earned at least 30k through streaming this year, then I'm okay with that. Then I won't need to. Yeah. Oh, is there not 2 seasons? Was it just the one? Damn. It felt like 2 seasons. A lot happens in Shadow's House, so I thought it was 2 seasons. But yeah, if I earn at least... Oh wait, there is? 30 for first, 12 for second. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, if I earned at least 30k this year in total, like through super chats, memberships, donos, stuff like that, As long as I've earned at least 30K this year, then I won't have to look for another job next year. But if I didn't, then I'd have to look for another one. You know, 30K a year is not enough. Is not enough. I have not checked. No, I'm too scared to check. I don't want to check. I know I earned less this year than last year. At least from what I can tell. But I'm not 100% sure. But then again, I did do a donathon this year, so I don't know. And the last one is 7 episodes. Okay. We'll see, we'll see. I'm kind of scared. I know within the past few months, I've earned maybe like within the 1,000, like 1,000 something per month in supas and memberships together. Just on YouTube revenue. I don't count donos and YouTube revenue the same. They're a little different. Ah, math. Did you guys know that when I was playing Genshin yesterday, I was doing the bounties for the newer areas, the Masters of the Nightwind and the Feather Flower Feather Flap that clan in the sky. I was doing bounties and stuff for it, and I'm almost done with the Masters of the Nightwind one. But then I did math, and I was like, wait, if I did 3 bounties, I would be going over by like 60 or 80, something like that. And I was like, maybe I should just submit flowers tomorrow instead, and then I'll do the bounty for the other clan. You know, I was just mathing. I was like, wait, games shouldn't involve math like this. No, no. You know, I was like, wait, it's. I remember I started with 480 out of 800. So then I did 800 minus 480, which was like 320. And then I did, okay, well, if I had to do 3 bounties worth 120 each, that's 320 divided by 3 to see how much it was. And I was like, wait, no, no! After I was doing all that math, I was like, wait, stop! Yeah, I was going through like a mental breakdown of like, ain't no way I have to math! What sucks though is I haven't really had the energy to, or at least my eyes, I don't think they're used to looking at a screen anymore. So after looking at the screen and playing Genshin for some time, I was like, wait, I don't know if I can do this. And I was like, I don't know if I could do ZZZ after this. Like, my eyes were getting so tired. That is true. The percentages, looking at your crit rate, things like that. It is a big thing in the community, I think. The latest killer after a long break. Yeah, like my eyes just are not used to it anymore. I wonder why. Because I was watching anime, right? And I was crocheting stuff. So, you know, it's not as if I haven't, you know, like, looked at a screen. It's just, for some reason, being at my PC and maybe playing the game actively was a little different than just staring at a screen watching anime. You know, maybe that was the difference. I do need to buy new glasses though. The ones that I have right now, they're really old. I've had them since I was in university. So like early university, and I've changed the lenses, but I've kept the frame. But I'm starting to see it like rust a little bit. Not rust, but like the color of it is fading. And the nose part is always slipping. Like the silicone part. I think it's silicone. And it keeps slipping. And I need to clean it more. But it's just really annoying. So I wanna buy new glasses. But I saw these really cool glasses on Instagram that like have a magnet on them so that you can put like sunglass frames on it or change the frame on the front, which I thought was really cute. I might get that. I don't know. Maybe it's another thing in addition to all the effects on screen. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Yeah, they are pretty neat. I just don't want to pay for like color changing lenses. And I would hate for the color changing lenses to activate like out of nowhere, you know? Like if I were in like after being outside and then going indoors and it takes time for them to fade into like a normal color again, I would hate to wait for that, I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather just have a frame to put on and off. Yeah. I'll find some links and stuff, but I thought they were pretty cool. The new metaverse. No! Oh, guys, I have a story. I have a story from when I was on break. When I was sick, I have a story. Never changed it to your best. There are like guides and stuff that kind of tells you what shape of frame would fit your face. If you just look it up, like on Google, it's really easy. Oh, there's also an app that scans your face and tells you. Yeah, I have a story. You guys want to hear the story? Okay. Let me tell you the story after I drink some water. Hold up. Okay, story time. It's not a. I mean, I think it's funny now, but my mom was like, you know, so you know, very different opinions on this story. But okay, so earlier this last week, I think it was like the middle of last week, maybe like a Wednesday or something. I wanted to have some creme brulee. And my parents had bought the ones from Costco. I'm pretty sure you guys might know what it is, but it's like a big pack with like 6 to 8 creme brulees, and then there's like a little silver packaging with the sugar that you put on top, and it tastes like creme brulee. I mean, it's not like official creme brulee or anything. It just tastes like it more so. But those packages, the foil on them, the aluminium, is really difficult to like pull off. Very tight. So I was trying to rip it out, and I got a cut on my thumb from the foil. It's a really it's not the same as like aluminium foil that you use on a tray and put in the oven. It's like more, it's like harder than that. So I got a cut on my thumb, my left thumb. And then like the blood was everywhere, and I was like, ah! So I had a really tough time eating this creme brulee. And that was just part one of the story, by the way. And then I told my family about it, because for some reason in my family, whenever one of us gets an injury, someone else in the family is also likely to get a similar injury of some sort. So I got a cut on my thumb, right? And then I found out a while later, like a few hours later, my sister earlier that day had gotten a cut on her right finger, like her right hand, and on a finger somewhere. And so I was like, why didn't you say something? You know, because then I'd be more careful. This just happens to my family for some reason, okay? Like, I don't know why this is the case, but yeah. So I got a cut on my thumb, and it was bleeding everywhere, and I had to put a band-aid on it. And normally I don't wear band-aids, but this, like, bleeding just wouldn't stop. I don't know why. Same cause too? I don't know. She didn't tell me. Okay, that's part one, is that I got a cut on my thumb, right? In the evening, I decided to go shower. And when I'm in the shower, I don't have my glasses on, right? And I'm blind as fuck. Like, I'm super blind. Okay? So I go in, I take my shower, and I'm like, why does my toe kind of hurt? And then I put my glasses on, and I look at the floor, and I'm like, there's blood on my carpet. Or rug, I guess. The bathroom mat. I'm like, why is there blood on it? What happened? And so I get dressed and everything, thinking that it's like fine. But then I look and like I feel it's kind of wet. at my feet. And I was like, something's not right here. So I look at my foot. My left foot, fine. My right foot on my... Hold on, let me check. It's the toe next to your pinky. Pinky toe? The one next to that? Right splat center of it, there's this cut. Getting a ruler. Okay, let me check. Ugh. This is a centimeter. Okay, so yeah, on that toe, there's a cut that is exactly a centimeter long. That just goes straight across it diagonally. And it was like bleeding, and there was like skin. It was right in the center. Yes, right in the center. I would take a picture of it, but it's kind of graphic. It is a big cut for my toesies. And I was like, wait, how did I get this cut? I mean, obviously I put polysporin and I bandage it up. Because I'm like, this is a very straight-edged cut. And I was like, what the fuck happened? So I look in the shower and I see that there's like... So, I don't know if you guys know this, but every time I shave, I do it in the shower. That way the hair doesn't get everywhere. And it's like, it's trapped by that, like... The thing that you put over the drain so that your hair doesn't get caught in the drain. And I look over it. For mine, it's white. And the razor that I use also is white. The head of that razor is replaceable, right? And so what had happened was the razor that's usually suctioned to the tiles on the wall, it had fallen onto the tiles on the floor. And the head of that, the replaceable razor part, had gone towards the drain because the water obviously pushes it towards the middle of the shower, and I had stepped on it, and that's how I got it. And I was like, oh. Yeah. So I bandage up my toe. I go downstairs and I'm like, oh, mother of mine and fellow family members, I have gotten a cut on my toe. And then my sister says, oh, I hurt my foot today too. And I was like, wait, you didn't say jack shit. Like, how dare you? You didn't feel it when you stepped on it? No. Because I thought it was like the drain thing. I didn't feel the cut happen. It just was... It was stinging in the shower. And I was like, why? You know, I thought maybe it would have been like my eczema doing its thing. But yeah, it was an actual cut. And I was like, fuck. Oh, the clean cuts like that recover quick. Yeah, it's recovering. It doesn't hurt too much anymore. There's like a tiny soft scab forming on it right now, but yeah. So the one on my thumb is almost completely gone. Feels like there's like hard skin over where it was. Truly sisters, yep. She was sabotaging me. It hurt, you know, like to walk. It just hurt. So on my left foot, I don't know if any of you remember, but during Off-Kai, which was much earlier this year, right? My eczema got really bad on my foot because I had dyshydrotic eczema, which is like the little blisters that form on the base of your foot. And it's really itchy. And when they burst, like when the blisters burst open, the scab forms, right? And it got really itchy. So that part of my foot still hasn't healed yet. If anything, it actually got worse. Like it started to get bigger, like it spread. And down the middle of my foot, I don't know if you ever noticed this, but like down the middle of your foot, there's like a wrinkle in your foot that is specifically, it goes like in a line down vertically. And right in the middle of my foot there was like an open wound, like a cut. It looked like a cut, but it basically was the skin splitting open. So that was hurting my left foot, which meant I couldn't walk very well. And then I got the cut on my right foot, so like both of my feet are in pain, and I'm like, man, I just shouldn't walk. It just wasn't meant to be. You get that on your fingers? I still have it on my fingers right now. Like, it happens. I get them pretty frequently. Yeah, it hurt. And... yeah. So... yeah. Now Mia just needs to be Princess Karen everywhere. Where's that future boyfriend? Even if I had one, do you think my parents would allow him in the house? If I was just alone in the house, I don't think my parents would allow him to be in my room. Realistically speaking, I don't think he'd be allowed. If that was the case, like say he was allowed to be in my room, the door would have to be open. I feel like that's something that my family has always done ever since I was in high school. There was one time I had a group project thing and I got everyone in my group to come to my house to do it. And my mom was like, you either do it in the living room, the kitchen, or if you're doing it in your room, you have to leave the door open. And I was like, okay. Yeah, they want to see. They want to perceive. Then you have to build that relationship with the family. Yeah, it would take time. Just make him cross-dress? I don't think I would date a guy. Literally, I do not think I would date a guy who is a pretty boy. Like, I don't think that's my type. Realistically speaking. Pretty boys. I like them in animes and as like friends and stuff. Because they're some of the funnest people I've known. But I don't think I could date one. My Mieko, thank you for coming. I will see you around. Good night. Another brother was when he brought the. The boys got no chance. No chance to date me, but there's a chance to be a very good friend. One of my friends, IRL, like one of my closest friends, IRL, is very much a femboy. Like he wears makeup and he'll post on Instagram like his nails that he just got done, and yeah, he's that kind of guy. But he's very like flamboyant. It's very fun to be around him. Would the parents be fine with the guy if they want grandkids? Well, here's the thing. My parents, well, my mom specifically, did not want kids. It just so happened that my sister and I happened. So, they don't really care for kids. They like kids if they're not the type to cry. And it's like our kids, but other kids they don't really care about. Even babies and stuff. They just, yeah. But if he wears plaid, fuck no. If he wears plaid, I'ma tell him to go and donate it to the people who need clothing. You know? Thank you for the past 5 months of being a baby Tenchi. Thank you. A trip to Japan changed that for her clearly. Yup. Well, to be fair, they had tried in the past before me and my sister, and it was not successful. So they kind of gave up on the idea, and then somehow my sister was successful. And then they were like, oh, well, we don't want her to be lonely, so here's another one. What if that's all he wears? Then we're gonna go shopping for new clothes. Because if I'm gonna date someone, he's gonna be able to afford buying some new clothes. You know? Like, I'll date him, you know? I could totally still date the guy if he wears plaid. But we're gonna get you some new clothes. Yeah. I get full reign of the closet, okay? Okay? No matter what anyone says, I get full reign of the closet. It's my territory. But if he only wore plaid underwear, then he's not gonna get any head. That's like the biggest turnoff you could possibly give me. Yeah, be working like a chastity belt, bro. What makes you think that they look good? I just don't understand. If you wear plaid underwear, it's like, you know, you're like a summer lumberjack. I don't know. You try to turn your thing into an axe that chops lumber. That's what it seems like to me. I care how they look because it is underwear. There's just something about like a nice pair of underwear that gives me the strength to be confident throughout the day. You know? Like, if it's lacy, I'm gonna be all like, I'm gonna wear heels today, and I'm gonna wear some tight clothes today. Or if it's like the more cutesy type underwear with like ribbons or bunnies on them, then I'll be like, I'm gonna wear a nice oversized sweater and be comfy and cute. You know? Like whatever underwear I wear during the day is what determines what mood I'm in. Why do you think lingerie is a thing? You know? Like, they get you in a mood. You own some? Throw them out, burn them. They don't deserve to live. Yeah, it's a mood underwear. Do you guys not feel that? Like, is that not a thing for guys at all? Because, I mean, for me, it's like a thing. I knew that... Okay, so when I took a shower yesterday, I knew that I would have to stream today, right? And that meant I had to, like, be comfy and also in underwear that I'm okay with sitting in, like sitting position for hours in. And I was like, okay, I can't wear the boxer type ones, can't wear the lacy ones. You know, I have to, like, pick one for the thing that I have to do. Like, imagine you're outside in the heat and you have to walk a bunch and you're in, like, jeans or something. You would hate that, right? It's kind of like that. You gotta wear, like, the right kind of underwear. You're always in the mood. I don't know how you could possibly be in any mood if you have plaid underwear. You want underwear that feels comfy? Me too. I like the really stretchy, silky cotton one. Do you get in the mood for no reason randomly? Okay, but like, how? What do you mean by randomly? You know, like, you just... Are you there, like, eating food and all of a sudden it's like, BAM! Horny. like, is it... What happened? Do you look at a french fry and think, dick. Ooh. Squishy. You know, like, what happened? I don't understand. Hi, Lorenzo. Isashiburi. How have you been? Yes, we're talking about plaid underwear. TMT on the male experience? I don't think so. But it'd be nice to have one. It's more like a bra, like it helps keep things under control. You know, that kind of makes sense, actually. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's a protruding body part. Oh, when I got raided! Hi! Hello! Hello! Hold on, let me drink some water so I can greet you properly. Hello! Hello, Raiders! Welcome in. Hello. Nice to have you. Thank you for raiding me. Thank you. I have just come back from being on sick break for the past 2 weeks. So I had the flu, like a really really bad flu. I'm still coughing a little bit, but it's mostly dry cough now. So I'm mostly better. So I can finally start working again. Yeah, I missed you too. Thank you for rating me. I hope you had a nice stream. Hope you had a nice stream. For those of you who do not know me, mite, Mia da yo. I am Mia Marta Human, angel in training, polyglot that speaks 5 languages. Mino Mieko. You can call me Mie. Hi. I can finally get back to work again. And by working, that means I have to talk to my merch people. I have to set up my freaking sponsor account. Still haven't finished that yet. I thought I did, but I didn't. I got sick right as I wanted to. And I need to start scheduling streams again. And being active in Discord again. And I just have stuff to do. So I have to get back to that this week. And right before you guys raided into us, we were having a very, very detailed conversation on how underwear affects your mood. And for males, apparently, the lack of how underwear can affect your mood. But for me, underwear greatly affects how I'm feeling. Oh, and you should burn any plaid that you have. Yes. Yes. Money, money. Thank you, Lady J, for the dono. Let's take this total to 600 VA. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Oh, for those of you who do not know, I like to talk horny. Yes. Say so. Say so. Just a heads up. Yes. You have special underwear? Okay, I'm gonna be fully honest. When I was in high school and I knew I had an exam or something, I had good luck underwear and good luck socks. Yeah, I had to wear specific ones. Otherwise, I would not do well on my exams or my tests and stuff. Yeah. And to be fully honest, when I was in university, I was like, I have to be an adult. I have to be mature. And so every time I had some kind of exam, I would wear lingerie. I would wear like my laciest underwear. Even though on the outside I was wearing like sweats and a hoodie and my glasses, not my like contacts and stuff, I would wear like the kind of underwear that would make me go like, I feel good today, you know? Yeah, battle ready me. Hi Rio. Yes, things I need to pass. When desperate times call for desperate measures. What do you mean? What do you mean? 3 to 4 weeks? What am I expecting in 3 to 4 weeks? Nani? Hi Rio, how have you been? It's been a hot minute. I've been sick for like most of November. I missed you. And I know we're supposed to do things. I don't remember exactly when we're supposed to do things, but we're supposed to do things. I'm still kind of coughing, but I hope that things will get better soon for me. My nose also, it's like there are times where I can breathe out of one nostril and not the other. Yeah, I don't know why. It's like I tilt my head. I'm missing you around too. Oh. Yeah, I really haven't been around very much. You feel that? Yeah, that's kind of what I've been suffering through. And I hate the idea that whatever phlegm I have is the kind that I have also to blow through my nose. Like it's weird. I don't like knowing that what is in my mouth also came out of my nose. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of gross. Thank you. Thank you, Shibi. I will message you soon. Have a good dinner. Or is it supper? Do British people actually say supper? I know I used to. And I would say tea time. I would have tea time after school every day. Oh, wait! That's actually something I wanted to talk about. Right before I was on stream. So, like, for the past 2 weeks, right? Because I'm by myself mostly at home. And in bed being sick. My British accent came back in full force. Like, at least when I'm alone in my room, I was just Britishing the entire time. And I was on the phone call with one of my friends. And we were... I think it was like a really quick catch-up because I posted one of my crochet things on one of my personal accounts. I think it was my Instagram, my personal Instagram account that I keep. It's a private one that's literally just for friends. And I posted something crochet related. And so she decided to like message me and we started a call very briefly. And she knew I was sick, so she didn't want to keep me for very long. But I showed her my shelf with all my crochet stuff in it. And I was talking about like the different kinds of yarn that I was using. And I noticed that I wasn't saying any of my R's. And I was like, what is happening? Because she's very Canadian, you know? And she, from what I know of, she originally lived in Alberta and then moved to Ontario. And in Alberta, they have this, like, accent that I cannot replicate. It's so difficult to say. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of country, and they talk very nasally. Yeah, please look it up if you're curious. But there's a Alberta accent, and they say all of their R's very strongly. So like I say Alberta, but they're like Alberta. They say it really strongly. I don't know. And then I noticed I wasn't saying any of my R's. And I was like, Round up the Canadian. This is what I get for living in Toronto. Yeah, I became really British. I remember, like... Man, what was the thing? Oh, and the way that I said, like... The way I said, like... I said it... Like, huh? The way I said like was just more British. I don't know. And like, my voice got lower. I remember that. My voice got much lower for some reason. Maybe also because I was like coughing and my nose was congested. So, yeah. Like, yeah, everything sounded lower and deeper. Which is really weird for me. I don't know. Yeah, it was like going through second puberty. It was so weird. It was so fucking weird. Oh, I said weird differently too. I said weird. See, you don't hear the R. Just weed. Weird became weed. It was so strange. It's so strange. Yeah, my British accent just came back. I hate that happens though. Is because then that means I've noticed that my not British accent, whatever accent I use now, is influenced by the internet. Whatever it is that I've watched, or like the most recent thing that I've listened to, is probably the accent that I try to adopt. And my natural state of being is the British. I also know that from school and stuff, I always tried to enunciate my words because I took theater class or like drama class. And my teacher at the time kept telling me, you need to project your voice and you need to enunciate better because you keep mumbling and you're very quiet. And so I was like, okay, I have to change that now. So I started to say things differently. Yeah. Oh, the way I said so. So. It just... Or like, different? I said different. It's a little bit different. Different? Man, I hate English. Don't turn British, you won't recover from it? Well, I mean, I was born and raised in a British environment. There's no going back. There's no recovering if that's what I was raised as. Different. Different. Uh-oh. Oh, double O's. Did you hear that? The way I said O's? O's? Yeah, it came back. My accent is so weird. It's like not British, but kind of British. I hate it. You know, when I was younger, my mom was a really big fan of the movie called The Mummy. The one where Dwayne Johnson is like a big scorpion. And my mom, she was a really big fan of the mother in that movie because of her accent. Like the way that she spoke. Mom was so pretty. Like the way that she spoke is something that my mom really wished that she could do too. BBC British? Yeah. I have the BBC British because that's what I grew up with. I learned how to type on a keyboard through a BBC app, like website thing for kids. So, you know, BBC British ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. She got that bottle in her. Bottle. And I don't know if I like it or not. That's the thing. If I had like just a complete British accent where it wasn't a hodgepodge of a bunch of other ones, then I would be totally fine with it. You know, because it's consistent, right? Like it's the same accent. You can just identify the accent as that accent. You know, like if I was Tom and I just consistently had a British accent, that would have been fine with me because that's just it, right? But my accent now is like a little American, a little Canadian, and a little British. And that bugs me. Really talking Oxford British? Oh yeah. I've heard of that. I hate that that's a thing, but I get it. It's just a brain thing though. It's a lovely accent? Well, thank you. Have you tried language thing that people have been doing? What language thing? What language thing have people been doing that's not Duolingo? I think your accent is whether to be partial something or something. Thank you! That actually means a lot to me. I know it's really weird that like I put so much thought into the accent stuff. But when you think about it, all my life, I've kind of hopped between so many different accents that I kept feeling like I was losing some parts of my identity? Yeah, because like when I lived in Hong Kong, having a British accent was like the most normal thing ever. I mean, I'm sure if you've heard Rio, her British accent is stronger than mine, right? But I basically had a very similar accent to Rio for the better part of my life. And then now she's not there, right? Like she's in Europe somewhere. I don't know if she's traveling or whatever, but she's in Europe somewhere. And I moved to Canada, which is obviously closer to the American border. And therefore, I had to adopt a more Canadian accent. I also didn't move to like northern Canada. I moved very close to where the border is. So most people in Toronto speak with like a very American accent. If you want to hear a Canadian accent, that's more like Saskatchewan, Manitoba, and Alberta sounding. That's where the whole A thing comes from, is from those three provinces for the most part. And so Toronto accent sounds more American. British Columbia accent sounds like you enunciate a lot. And then you just have like American accent. There's a bunch of different ones. Like the southern accents. There's a various amount of those. But see, like when you grow up in an environment that has so many different accents, it's like I don't know, I feel like I didn't fit in anywhere, even though I tried. Yes, California's California had an accent until we told. Yeah, you guys do. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. It's just like you can kind of tell. There's an accent detector? I'd fuck it up. Finally opened this Ferrero Rocher packet. And finally eat my Ferrero Rocher. Trying to remember. Oh, right. So I posted a picture for you members about the night that I went out for dinner with my parents and my grandparents. And we had pigeon. We ate pigeon that night. My grandmother, she's the sweetest lady. Okay, like she's so fucking sweet. It's my mom's mom. So Papa. She's so freaking sweet. I was talking to her about crocheting and stuff because she's into knitting, or she was into knitting. And she was curious about the scarf that I made for my mom through crocheting. And so we had a whole conversation about it. And then midway through this conversation, she goes like, "Hey, Yami, you should start looking for a job in your field of kinesiology again." And I was like, where did this come from? And then she was like, "You're so smart. You're good at it. You know so many languages." And then my dad was like, "Yeah, your Cantonese is so much better than your sister's now." And I was like, where did this come from? Because I had barely talked to my parents for the 2 weeks that I was sick. And they were like, "We thought that you would only know how to speak Cantonese because you were speaking it with us very frequently. And you didn't stop." Like, it's not like I, left the country, didn't talk to my parents for 2 weeks, and then came back. Like, for example, if I went... let's say I went to, like, Europe or visited Rio for 2 weeks. I wouldn't speak Cantonese for 2 weeks straight because I'm not surrounded by people that I would speak Cantonese with. Remember I told you, like, my Cantonese abilities are pretty much only great when it comes to speaking with family. So, I wouldn't talk in Cantonese if I was away from them. And then if I come back, they were thinking that my Cantonese would have downgraded a lot into, like, a mix. Like, I wouldn't be able to hold a conversation in Cantonese anymore. But then they were like, "Yeah, you barely spoke to us in Cantonese for 2 weeks." And yet, once I was feeling better, enough to go out to have dinner with them, they were like, "You can actually speak in Cantonese with no problems whatsoever, even after going for weeks without speaking it." And I was like, what? And then that made me think, because there is a Cantonese accent. There's a bunch of different Cantonese accents. And apparently, I have a very Hong Kong Cantonese accent. While my dad has, like... what's it called? Like, it is a Hong Kong accent, but it's, like, stronger. I have, like, a slight English-ish accent in Cantonese. So, it's just kind of weird. It's just kind of weird. Anything that I say is kind of weird now. My brain has given up. Pain pickle. Oh! Before I end the stream, because it's been 2 hours, right? I didn't want to stream for too long because I keep talking. I wanted to play around with my models. I haven't seen them in so long! Okay, let me... Man, I haven't played around with my models in fucking forever. Oh my god. Man, I like this model a lot. Grr. Even the hammer went down. Ooh. Ooh woo. Ooh woo. Man, it's been forever. Ah. Bakabitai. When did I get this model? Oh god. Last year for Christmas. It was a Christmas present from Cozy. Yeah. What even is this? Aww. My tongue is out. Oh my god. I'm so sleazy. I'm so sleazy. What the fuck? Hey. Hey, how's it going? God damn, I'm so fucking sleazy. Hey, how's it going? Man, I love Cozy. I love Cozy so much. Where's my other model? Oh, wait! I still have this. I thought I deleted it from my files, but I still have this. I see everything. Wait, what did she say? Committed to memory. That's what she says. Oh, Dendro Archon. I forgot what I made the hotkeys, but... Man, this is cute. I miss playing in VTube Studio. It's been a hot minute. Oh, I still have... Yep. I'm gonna make another yep one day. Hey. I like how my feet move. I don't know how to explain it, but they're like happies. I don't know. Yeah, I do have a lot of models. You're right. Yeah. Man. I like this model the most, I think. Married. Tokida. Oh, you mean yep. Told me. Oh, way back when. Wait, did I read that already? I did read that already. 하나도 안 써요. Bye bye Lorenzo. 간발이. Make sure you burn all your plaid. Heart eyes. Forgot what button that was. Alive. Mm. Yeah. I need to wait for Cozy to update my model though. Back to normal, back to normal. Man, I really haven't seen my models in forever. I miss them! Ta-da! Realistically, I should be about... How tall am I supposed to be in this room? I don't know how tall I'm supposed to be. Think... This a good height? Or is it too tall? Might be too tall. I'm looking at like the height of the coffee table. Oh, wait, I have a good idea. If this cup is around the same size as whatever's on the table, it should be about right. There you go. Something like that, probably. I think it's like a perspective thing. If I'm closer, then I should be bigger. If I'm farther, then I should be smaller. It's a perspective thing. Cap. Jacket. Fancy. Man, it's been so long! Actually... Fancy booty! Man... It feels like it's been such a long time since I've seen this mod. I've been looking at my own streams from time to time, but you know, it's different when it's me moving. Thank you, Alexis. Thank you for the 24 months of being a Domino. Ganbare at work. We can talk in Discord. Thank you, thank you. That's the second one today. What happened in December that you guys got rainbow hammers? Was it Christmas? Maybe it was Christmas. Hi, hello. Hi, Hanglian. Isashiburi. Genshin anniversary? Maybe. Oh, Forest! Thank you for 29 months. I wish you well during your recovery period, and I hope you have a great day. So thank you! I hope I get better soon. I know I probably sound okay. Like, I don't sound terrible. But, you know, I'm not 100% yet. Yeah, I'll get there soon though, I think. I wonder if the Genshin anniversary did it. No, my Genshin anniversary was in November. It was like November 11th? 18th? Something like that. Man. Ah. Oh, I have a song to give all of you that I've been listening to since I've been sick on repeat. It has made me very happy. I'ma share it. I like this song a lot. You sound close to normal, but that's my opinion. Yeah, I know I do sound close to normal. I've been trying to sound close to normal at least. Like drinking a bunch of water and stuff. Yeah. And I also took a throat candy before stream. But yeah, I'm getting there. I don't think I'm 100%, but I'm getting there. But it has been 2 hours of talking, and I have not talked this much over the span of 2 weeks even. Like I have not talked this much in such a long time. I gotta get back into training my throat to talk so much again. My vocal cords are probably suffering. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, I should probably go through my schedule real quick. I don't normally go through my schedules on stream or anything, but I figured I could do it today. Boop. So there's the stream today, and then Party Animals tomorrow will be on Eva's channel. I know some of the other girls are also going to be streaming their perspective, but I just didn't want to stress myself out with streaming, so I'm not gonna stream tomorrow. So that's 3 days of no streams from my end, but I am thinking that on the Thursday, I'll go into Discord in the members channel. Either the member one or the Copium Domino one. I don't know yet. I was just thinking we could hang out. Doesn't really matter what time. I was just gonna be in there all day. Maybe working, gaming, just hanging out. You know, people can come and go as they please kind of deal on Thursday. And then Friday, I was gonna play every gacha I could possibly play. Because I haven't really played very much of anything except for Genshin, because my eyes have not been able to take it. So I'm hoping that by Friday I'll have adjusted again. And then on Saturday, much awaited for me, I don't know about you guys, but I've really wanted to play Infinity Nikki. I've gotten the ads on my Instagram accounts since before the game was even released, when it was still being developed and stuff. And I'm looking forward to it mostly because I played the mobile game for dress up of Infinity Nikki. It wasn't called Infinity Nikki, but it was something Nikki. I remember that. So I really wanna play more of it soon, and that's why on Saturday I'll get into it. Yeah, I love Nikki, man. I remember it. My fashion inspo, a lot of it comes from that game. They've just got really good outfits and really good hairstyles that I would love to actually copy. I remember there was a time period where I really wanted light brown hair with bangs that was like medium length and kind of wavy. I really wanted that. But then I found out that having light brown hair is very damaging. And it also doesn't look good when it's growing out, so I kind of gave up on the idea. I've kind of been into the idea of getting a wolf cut though, because my hair is really long right now, and I'm kind of tired and bored of the way that my hair looks. So I might get a wolf cut soon, like a long wolf cut, not a short one. I used to have one when I was younger. like in my teenage years, I had a wolf cut before it was popular. Before then, it was like what's it called? It was still seen as kind of like the edgy thing to do. So I had a wolf cut for a while. But I might have it again. Now that my hair is super long, I feel like I can do whatever I want with it. So yeah. It also grows out really well. Bald me away? Never! Never. Anya. Man, okay, wait. Speaking of Anya, by the way, I found this bucket hat to crochet. And it's kind of Anya themed. It's like a... What's it called? It's like a pink bucket hat. Got a like wavy rim. And then you put the two black antenna things on top. It's so fucking cute. I might make it one day. Let my scalp breathe. No! It's fine. It breathes when I take a shower. But yeah, okay. That's all I have for my schedule this week. It's very light. Gonna do some new things. Do some regular things. But I hope it's entertaining enough. Okay. But, I'm gonna go and get some rest from my voice. I'm gonna do some work. So... I will see you all in Eva's stream tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Wee CC. Man, I missed everyone though. I miss talking to everybody. I know like today's stream was at a really weird time. I just didn't want it to be at night today. Normally it's a midnight media, but I wanted to stream in the afternoon today, so I would actually get up. Bye. Hi and bye. Thank you for being a member for 2 months. Thank you. Bye. But thank you for being here today. I really appreciate it. I know it's been a really long time since I've streamed, so... Thank you for coming by. It makes me very happy to see everyone again. And I don't know what it is normally, but my first streams back, they're usually pretty slow, you know? So I'm hoping things will pick up as I stream more frequently and I get better over time. This just seems to be a very stubborn flu. Like coughing and all of that. It seems to be very stubborn. Just doesn't want to leave my system. So, thank you. Thank you for all the memberships today. All the milestone stuff today. And all the donos today. Fine. I just miss seeing everybody. I don't know how else to word this. Yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I'll probably be hanging out in VCs more often again. Oh, and I forgot to mention, but for those of you who are waiting on me to reply to any mottos, I'll probably do so sometime this week. Money. Thank you, Marky! That's big dono. $100 is big dono. Thank you. Gato. Welcome back. 타다이마! 솔직히 목소리 듣고 싶었어요. Ah! Well, you heard it. 내 목소리 보고 싶었어? Chad Marky. Is Marky a Chad? Every time I think of the name Chad, I think of like Crimson Chin. Oh, right. Speaking of, I actually feel like because I watched a bunch of anime, right? But I've also been watching a lot of like Korean variety shows. So speaking wise, I feel like my Korean speaking is better than my Japanese right now. Which is really rare. Normally it's the other way around. But for some reason. I just understand and can read Korean faster lately. It's weird. My Japanese reading is much worse than my Korean one. Yeah. Brain weird like that. Yeah. Well, for me, reading Japanese was easier for a long time. But like the speed at which I could read Japanese was faster than Korean. Because with Korean, I would like try and read the alphabet, right? But I'm really slow at that normally. For me, reading Japanese, hiragana, katakana, and kanji was faster. Now it's the other way around. It's super weird. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna go and do some work off stream. I have some people to talk to. And I have just things to do. So many things to catch up on and set up and stuff. So I will see you tomorrow. So many things to catch up on. Now that I'm finally back on my PC, or at least I'm trying to be back on my PC at a regular basis. It feels like I have a lot of stuff that is piled up and I've pushed off for a very long time. So I'll get to work. I'll get to work. And I will see you all tomorrow for Party Animals on Eva's channel. If I don't see you then I'll see you in Discord. If not in Discord, I will see you on stream on Friday. Yeah. Ne. I go now. 今日来てくれてありがとう。Mommy and Nine. Oh, I should probably raid someone, right? Let me refresh my page. Give me a second. I do. Oh, perfect. Penny streaming. Pull up her stream. Okay. Yeah. I go. Bye-bye. 今日来てくれてありがとう。もう見えないね。I didn't forget! I still remember my intros and outros. Fuck yeah! Okay, I go. Bye-bye. Hopefully next week I can do a karaoke. Because I really wanted to do one. I wanted to do one for such a long time. Okay, I go. Bye-bye. お疲れ様です。Bye-bye. 今日来てくれてありがとう。もう見えないね。8チョキ。バイバイ。